Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Coffee Talk, where it is September 20th, 2023. We are living in the future, in this future alternate Seattle, Washington, inside this coffee shop, which has no social media presence. A little bit suspicious only because you know that the barista, whose name is only Barista, has mysteries attached to them. Future of dating. How AI may steal your potential mates with increased sentiency. Also, I appreciate the meme. I appreciate the modification of the meme. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. The controversial motive behind an ex-fire agent's investigation, a deep dive. Alright, let's start the day, see who we're going to deal with today. Last time we had Georgie, the cop from Coffee Talk 1, Lucas, the social media influencer, and Riona, the banshee, who wants to start a singing career, but prejudice is against, like, the online trolls are utilizing their own prejudice against banshees. The weather seems better tonight. Also, let's check our phone. Let's check Tomato Chill. Probably the stories. Okay, so Lucas, I gave a higher pitched southern accent for some reason. Good morning. We still haven't met Rachel, so she doesn't have a voice yet. Is your dream coming true? Mine might. I'm glad you shared that. Gridlocked. Traffic on I-5 through downtown. Avoid if you must. And we still haven't met Aqua yet. I want to say we met her in the first game, which is why we're already friends. A day off, first time in a while. Well, enjoy your day off. And interesting to see all of their different social media presences too. Like Lucas has a higher social media presence. He's got 24,554 likes. Rachel is a pop star. She's got almost 14,000 likes for her vague tweet. Riona has 1 like. 2 if you include mine. Or maybe just me. And Aqua, almost 200. Welcome. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Hell yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Duh, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of? Maybe? Okay, you're being vaguer than Rachel's tweet. Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. High-key. Oh. You're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Barista, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah, Pops too? Oh, you mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Though I wonder if he'll still be coming around that time tomorrow, considering his family issues. since he was late coming to the olive branch giving party. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True. But new customers tend to drop by around this time. You got me there. Either way works out for me, because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So, got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. I'm guessing the camera shift was to show us the general area of the power outlet. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. This bar has no Wi-Fi, no social media presence. It is off the grid. What? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that, no? Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks. Joking. Anyway, I guess I better get a move on there, huh? Oh, are we actually gonna see him plug in his phone? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order. And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? Huh. I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh no, wait. Can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean, a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive in it? Also, he was having caffeine issues, so... Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk. So, might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. A cafe latte with lots of honey, please. So, would that have to be coffee and then honey as a base and then milk as the secondary item? That way that the honey is like, for like a cafe latte, that is coffee, milk. So coffee has to be the base. But if he wants lots of honey, then that'll have to be the primary and milk will have to be the secondary. Being buzzy. Ooh, let's make some latte art. Some really shitty latte art. Oh, I didn't even try the etching. Let's make a line. And then a line. And then a line. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. Just kind of an abstract dairy art. Okay, that's great. Here you go, lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Well, I have to make it fancy because why not? Nope, that's Georgie. We want Lucas. No, that's Georgie again. Birthday is the 3rd of December. Actual fun police. If firefighters stop fires and crime fighters stop crime, does fun police officers stop fun? The answer is yes. Social media connoisseur business inquiries are available there. And then we now have the recipe for being buzzy, an energizing companion during those late night working hours. And now time to give this a try. Cheers! This is a coffee shop, not a bar. How is it? Super! This is exactly how I remembered it. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet even for me. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day, and that's the thing, like, your tolerance for sugar is definitely going to decline as you consume less and less of it. Like, as a kid, you probably had tons of sugar. As an adult, generally not. And once you have less and less of it, suddenly the things that you thought you used to like if I had a pixie stick now, a pixie stick is largely just flavored sugar. Largely. It is literally just flavored sugar. That would be too much for my non-sugary palate. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. Huh. What's that? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended? Even with lots of honey? Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too? It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. Now the only thing I'm thinking of is there's the... I don't know if it's still relevant because things last on the internet for 2 minutes, but the kid who only eats corn. Like, what vitamins is he even getting? All of that food is just passing through him. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So thanks for that, as long as it helps. Now I can't look at being buzzy the same way ever again. Hello there. Is this, yes, it's her, and her. I forget their names. Aqua, yeah, she was the research university person who also, I want to say, was making a video game? And, oh no, Myrtle was the one making the video game. What a nice surprise. Oh no, I have to give them voices. Long time no see, you two. So, Aqua... son of a... Aqua. We're gonna think... soft, high-pitched, almost squeaky. Hi, barista. And then Myrtle. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Myrtle. Right. No, that's not right. I've already got Georgie as just the plain deeper voice. Right. No, that's not right either. Right. Slightly deeper. Doesn't fit her character. Right. So, slightly deeper. Tug on the left side of the mouth. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Look, Aqua, all I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. I feel like I'm doing like a off-brand Jodie Foster or Helen Hunt. Okay, I admit, maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe these are just what we need to motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it. Motivate you, you say? Ha! That's just pure recklessness. You know that. Aqua, I know you're not. Look, let's just give it a rest for now. I'm actually gonna keep that. Off-brand Jodie Foster. For Myrtle's description. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, barista. Hello. Sorry I had to see that. No, it's fine. I've seen stranger things behind the counter of this here coffee shop yesterday. Hell, the entire first game, actually. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really, really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. Or whatever you think is better. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk tea. Alright, so we want tea. Let's actually back that up. Let's go tea, then milk, then the cinnamon. We'll just make what she requested. A shy Adeni. What made that Adeni so shy? One shy Adeni sashaying in. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's look up what kind of tea that is. Because this game, like coffee, I want to say it's made by developers in Southeast Asia. And a lot of the beverages in it are flavored because of it. Okay, so Coffee Talk developer, I think it's called Toji. I don't know the pronunciation of their studio's name, Toji Studios. They are located in Indonesia, but Adeni Chai, Chai Adeni tea is a recipe from Yemen. At the very least, that's what a very basic Google search is telling me. One Chai Adeni sashaying in. Thanks. Game developer, game programmer, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Favorite things, me time, what I'm doing with my life. As I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. A sweet, oh, here we go. A sweet, spicy chai latte from the town of Aden, Yemen. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Glad to hear that. Did you say Chai Adeni? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Just so it lives up to the spiced part, at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day? Yeah. I watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. Certainly. What will it be? I see you have new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see? Yes, good eye. I've had them before. Pretty often, actually, especially in the office. How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please. So we need blue pea as a base. And lots of mint, as the lady requests. Aqua's Tranquility. That does look peaceful, like you're drinking a small lake. But it wasn't a lake. It was an ocean. Bonus points if you know the reference. Birthday is 12th of January. Researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. And let's read about this tea. Its earthy yet minty taste relieves indigestion, while the color and smell soothe her senses. One specialty coming up. Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it? I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea. But I usually put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Lemon salt? What is lemon salt? Really? Salt? Yes. So what's next? You're going to try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even imagine how that'd taste. It probably tastes like salted butter. Though I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt. I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Barista. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called? Overflowing Warmth. Comforting beverages around the world. Is that an actual documentary? The fact that there was an achievement right at the exact same time makes me wonder. Okay, it seems as though the documentary isn't real, based on people already commenting on this video game. Just the timing feels strange. The timing of the achievement. The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks, too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Miss Aqua. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh! The one that got showcased at, something? Is it Gaxpo? He would know. Right. Gaxpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh, no. I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyway, don't mind me. Please, continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Gaxpo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested and there was talk about publishing my game. And did she actually sign anything? And is that the issue? At the time, I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They were one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? Like, they're not acting in good faith. If you get sent a raw deal and you haven't signed anything for it yet. Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their requests for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable. Honestly, the first two parts, I want to say, are unfortunately very consistent to a lot of developer-publisher agreements, at least that I'm aware of. And actually, if you want a better example of seeing that kind of relationship, a lot of it seems to stem from the What Happens on Matt McMuscle's channel. Like, you can see a lot of the things where it's like, where games start to fall off their path because publishers start asking developers for stuff that they cannot meet. I must return all their money regardless of my progress in the game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the... Oh, okay. That is the thing that I don't like the most. Like, they're more or less creating a situation where they could steal the game from her for no costs, except for probably the legal fees for their lawyers. Because all they have to do is make impossible deadlines that she can't meet. She doesn't meet them because they're impossible. And then suddenly they have access to the full game. And that's the thing, just because somebody offered you a deal and seems like it's a good deal, doesn't mean that you should take it. Like everybody, like this, a lot of people want to break into this industry, the video game industry. I'm one of them. I would like to break into the video game industry. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people taking advantage of that situation. I don't know what to say. That can't be right. Can it? So what if they are the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's all right. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. I suppose yes. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know. I get it, but it's just I just keep thinking, you know, what if this is how all the contracts are? Okay, if you don't like the contract too, you could always reply and see if modifications can be made. And if they say, no, we can't make modifications, then you act from there. What if this is the best I could get? If you don't ask for it, you will not know how good you could get it. And I would wager that there's a lot of situations where people are just hoping you don't ask. It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle, or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying, and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh, I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow. All right. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh, okay. Then I'll see you around, Barista. I think I'm also kind of giving her a little bit more of a southern edge, too. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. I've already got enough southern characters. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Are you all right? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions. Such as... She asked me if I'd still be willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaking up. That's a good point. Oh, thank you, Lucas, for just jumping in. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." Oh, I see the outlet now. And no, that's... Lucas, you are wrong again. That should do it, right? Unless he did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. Yeah, Lucas, you are wrong. I thought if I tell her that and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money in anything. Well, can't really argue with that. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys and find a way to pluck things they want from the project and trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are. Right. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas in the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right. I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Barista is right. Though I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Okay, broken clock is right twice a day. Only once if it's a 24-hour clock. Do those exist? Analog clocks that are 24 hours? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, but like, if y'all talked about if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, whew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, working relationships don't mix well, so it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do, right? I think Lucas finally has a good point. Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 20/20, huh? I guess I can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given she'd understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Bibli. Biblilo. What does that sign say in the background? Coffee is probably the last word. Latte is probably the first word. Latte. Something, something, something. De Biblio coffee. Whew, what a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general. Well... You seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool, cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual, which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic? I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? Why am I holding on to all these things? A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? To be fair, he seems pretty young. He seems pretty young. And if he's been around for a few years in the social media scene, he was probably pretty young when he got started and pretty young when he started to become famous. So the entire idea of having a fidget spinner as a business card sounds cringeworthy to old people like myself who yell at clouds, but I'll give him a pass on that one, considering he did say it's his old one. You mean Miss Riona? Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she can DM me? Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? It really depends on the person. I think I had a fidget spinner and I did throw it out. Because it was a fidget spinner. Though I do fidget a lot. Depending, I feel as though as a kid, heck, even as a college student in class, like, a fidget spinner would be constantly spinning in my hand. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure? No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It will feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figure her DMing me would be better. But then again, nah, you're right, a direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. True that. Alright, I'll trust your judgment, barista. A piece of paper with Lucas Tomato Chill username and phone number written on it. Oh, I have choices. Interesting. I can give her the fidget spinner or the email. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, barista. You're the best. Oh, man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, barista. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Whew. What a day. Can you hear the bees? Alright, I think this is where we're going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.